वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर सादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः Hare Krishna. So on the day of friendship day we are talking and remembering about Krishna's different friends. Okay. Among the Krishna's best friends, of course, they are mentioned as Krishna had many friends, unlimited friends. But still, of all these friends, Krishna's friends can be divided into four categories. Okay. So these four categories are like first is Krishna's eternal friends. Eternal friends means Nitya Bandhus, Nitya Sakhas. They are the Sakhas which they are the friends of Krishna who are always having the relationship with Krishna in the Sakhya Ras. You know, of course, many of you know what is a Sakhya Ras. There are different rasas, different kinds of relationship that we can have with Krishna. Krishna is a personal. He has a personality, right? He's not a kind of a stone god. He doesn't have any likings, dislikings. No, he has likings. When somebody has likings and somebody has a disliking, somebody has a favorite color, somebody has a favorite dish, somebody has a favorite person, somebody has a favorite music instrument, somebody has a favorite city and everything. So that makes a personality, right? है ना? Somebody doesn't have personality, अरे कुछ भी चलेगा. What is this? कुछ तो liking होगा तुम्हारा, है ना? So because he's a person, he has his personal choices. That's why Krishna. Look, many people ask, "Arey, why Krishna wear peacock feather on his head?" And they ask reason. We want a reason. We want a logic. What is the logic there behind Krishna likes it? Krishna wants us. I want peacock feather on my head. That's all. His choice. है ना? You like to wear green shirt. आपको green shirt पहनना अच्छा लगता है. क्यों? Reason दे सकते हो? क्यों रीज़न नहीं है उसके पीछे कोई रीज़न नहीं है दिस बिकॉज यू लाइक इट दैट्स ऑल बिकॉज आई ब्लू ग्रीन कलर इज़ वेरी लाइकिंग टू मी एंड आई वेयर ग्रीन कलर दैट्स ऑल है ना So there is no reason for that. That's why Krishna likes cows. What is the reason behind it? People say, "Hey, cow is so nice animal. It gives a milk. It gives a cow dung, and it's so useful. It's a scientific, and it's an antibiotic, and these and that. So many reasons are there." And but just Krishna loves it. That's the ultimate reason. Why Krishna has. That's why we call Krishna as a person, and not just a simple person. We call it the supreme personality of Godhead. Sometimes people have conception that God is a light. God is a light. No, God is not light. God is, and that light actually what we are talking about is not a light simply coming from somewhere. Light has a source, na? That bulb is giving light. So that light that you're talking about, that is also fact. Ki bhai, Krishna ka one of the form is there, that light. But that light is coming from Krishna only. When you go beyond that light, that is the Krishna there present. When you're seeing this light is there, okay, light is coming from there. So behind that there is a filament there which is heating and emitting light, or maybe a diode. Today the thought is LED lights are there coming. So they are emitting lights. So that's why there is a source for it. So that's how the Krishna, this whole Krishna is also a personality, not just simply a light or maybe Brahma Jyoti coming up. And when he's a personality and the supreme personality, he has his choices. So we are talking about his friends. He has few friends, 4 type of friends. First is the Nitya Sakhas. Others are the Sakhas who, like we Jivas, can reciprocate with Krishna as a Sakha, as a friend. Because that's another category. So Nitya Sakhas of Krishna, they have different qualities. First category is Bandhus. Bandhus means they are brothers of Krishna. Bandhus, Subandhu. So Bandhu, they are brothers of Krishna who are little elder. Mataji, you can give us a chair. We have so many chairs here. So Bandhu. Bandhu are the relative of Krishna, brothers of Krishna. Like Balram is the brother of Krishna. And all other elder Sakhas, they have a brotherly relationship with Krishna. Okay? So these Bandhus, they carry sometimes lathi to protect Krishna. They will care Krishna. Now, like parents, they have caring nature. Elder brothers also have caring nature. So they are brothers. Not that they are not at a level of parents, but they are at a level of brothers or sakhas, friends. But little elder, and they have protective nature. Ki bhai Krishna ko protect karenge, will care for him. So that those are the Balaram and other sakhas they have. So they will care, they will carry lathis when Krishna should not go here and there. They will keep watching, Hare Krishna, where is he going? So like that, and sometimes the Balaram scolds also to Krishna. Hey Krishna, why are you doing all these things? And when sometimes Krishna does something nonsense, Balaram will scold. And Krishna with his naughty smile, he will convince him. When Arjuna kidnapped Subhadra, Balaram became so angry, Arey aisa kaise ho sakta hai? Krishna was scared of Balaram. He was not willing to go against the orders of Balaram. Balaram wanted to marry Subhadra to Duryodhana. Balaram's choice was Duryodhana. But Krishna wanted him to marry Arjun, because he knew that both of them love each other. So Krishna planned, okay, secretly do. And Balaram became so angry. And now what? Krishna went in front of him, convinced him with the sweet words, and he says, brother, what we can do? Mia Bibi Raji to kya karega Kaji? Both of them love each other, and now what we can do already is done. And if something has happened, what we can do? It's better to let him marry Subhadra instead of now. What will so convince somehow he, and Krishna and Balaram became convinced. Okay, ठीक है, कर देंगे शादी. So it happened, and this way. These are the elder brothers, Balaram and others. Others are the Sakhas. Sakhas are the boys in the Vrindavan who are with Krishna of same age. They will They will go with Krishna to the school. They will go with the Krishna to herd the cows, and they will play with him. Sometimes they will tease him. They will just take his flute and run away here and there. Sometimes they will steal his tiffin box. Sometimes they will challenge Krishna. I will challenge you for the wrestling match with me. I am the strongest person in Vrindavan. And they knew that Krishna is the one who is lifted the Govardhan. And but still they're not impressed. ठीक है क्या करेगा गोड़ उठा लिया तो अरे हम भी कर लेते थे we also would have done it है ना. It's not so big thing. So these are the sakhas of Krishna. It's very difficult to impress these sakhas है ना. They don't have any care for कि Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead. हाँ ठीक है होगा अपने राज में अपने घर में. Not here with us. Here he is with us and he has to follow the rules of the game that we are playing. If you are lost, if you lose the bet, you have to carry this person on your shoulder. That's all. है ना. So Krishna will fight with they do wrestling. Krishna will lose and he will carry the person on his shoulder towards. These things will happen. And these people will be always there. And among these boys, there are unlimited sakhas will be there. They will be playing with Krishna. They will be all fond of Krishna. They will be all in love with Krishna. But they never, of course, they always loved. They are fond of Krishna. They will tease Krishna, but they had intimate attraction to Krishna. They cannot stay without Krishna. These sakhas. These sakhas, whole day they will be playing with Krishna into the jungle and do all these things will do. And when they come home in the Godhuli time, जब गोधूली होती है वो वापस आते हैं, these boys will be very, very sad. Why? Because Krishna is going home and there's a whole dark night to spend without seeing their favorite Krishna. They'll be very sad. Gopis will be very happy because they will be having glimpse of Krishna, but Krishna को देखने को मिलेगा. So gopis will be happy to see Krishna while just he's coming back. But boys will be very sad. They will go to Yashoda Maiya's place. Yashoda Maiya will be very happy. Whole night she will be caring, watching to Krishna, and that's all. But early morning, before sun rises, these boys will be there in front of Krishna's home. Maya Yashoda, morning is morning. Please wake up, Krishna. Krishna wake up. Krishna जागे कि नहीं जागे वो तू पूछने लगेंगे. Before Krishna wakes up, these boys will be ready in the home. We have to go. Arey, Mother Yashoda Maya will scold them and send them away. This is not a time. You go, get ready and come back. They're so eager to go with Krishna for herding the cows. And so then they can't stay without Krishna. So these are the sakhas. And among these sakhas, there are some priya sakhas. Among these boys, there are some best friend of Krishna. Some of them are Sudama, Sridama. Sudama, not Sudama that other pastime. That Sudama is different. This Sudama is different. Sudama in Vrindavan is different Sudama. This Sudama and Sridama, then among them, if one Arjun also is there into this pastime also, Vrindavan. And one of the boys, among them, the most favorite is the Madhumangal. Madhumangal is the Brahman by birth and of course by sanskaras also. And sometimes Krishna will be very, very sad. Krishna, I know why are you sad. Krishna says, my dear friend, you know why I am sad? Yes, I know, because you are feeling separation from Srimati Radharani. That's why you are sad. Okay, now you do one thing. You need really the blessings of all the Brahmanas. So do one thing. Take my blessings and your desire will be fulfilled. Sudama will say, Madhumangal will say that. And bas, please then give me the blessings. Brahmanu, I am the Brahmana. Brahmanas will be satisfied and then only they can give the blessings. Blessings is the task they do, right? Then how they will be satisfied? They will not be satisfied with anything. But they want laddus. They will be satisfied with the laddus only. And of course, Brahmanas has to be fed first and then the job will happen. And we have to satisfy nicely them, and very nicely you have to satisfy them with the food and all these things, and you can ask them to do yajna, vidya, and they will do. Without asking, they will do all this. Brahmanas have ulta tendency. Shudras, if you feed them before a job is done, they will not do the job. They will become lazy. But Shudras has to be fed or satisfied only after the job is done. That's a pralobhana. Carrot will be always there. Carrot will be given after the job is done. But Brahmanas, you have to give the carrot first. And this is damn sure that job will be done. Brahmanas are pakka of the words. है ना? They are satisfied, they will do things for sure for that. They will not turn away from the promise. So this is Sudama, sorry, Madhumangal. He'll be happy with all the laddus every time. You know, and Krishna's pastime also he'll be always hungry. You know, sometimes Sudama will you will say, "Hey Krishna, what is that? You are killing all the demons. You are not killing the demons. This is just my Brahmanical power, and I am with you, and I'm your friends. That's why you are able to kill all the demons. Otherwise, what is the power? You are the common boy." So like that, these are the best friends of Krishna. They enjoying these pastimes with Krishna all the time in Vrindavan. And there are some more friends of Krishna who are the secret friends of Krishna. Of course, among them there are some other friends are there Krishna, like Arjun and other Uddhava also is the with Krishna with the now Sakhya Rasa. Huh? Uddhava is a cousin. So but he has a nice friendship. Whenever Krishna is into trouble and the problems are there, Krishna will call Uddhav. Arey Uddhav, please come. I don't know this Shastra and all these things. Please tell me what is the solution for this. Well, this is a moral dilemma. How to solve this problem? So Uddhav will quote Shastra from here, Shastra from there, and tell Krishna, according to Shastra, this is the correct decision you have to take. Uddhav will be a scholarly person. And that kind of relationship Uddhava has with Krishna. Arjuna is a Priya Sakha, and a very, very close friend to Krishna. Arjun. And there's examples of friendship can be given, of Arjuna and Krishna. People say, generally people talk about a friendship का example, the best friendship के लिए मर मिट जाएंगे ऐसे friendship अगर कोई किसी की है तो लोग, what example you give? There's so many examples, but people give example of the best friendship is the friendship of Krishna and Arjun. Krishna Arjun, or more better than that is the Krishna and Sudama. Of course, Arjun and Krishna are very, very close friends. And I will tell you there's one story of Krishna and Arjuna, and they will understand. And much better than that is the friendship of Krishna and Sudama. So this story goes like this. Once Krishna and Arjuna they were walking into the banks, and there was some garden and some nice trees were there grown, and Krishna and Arjuna were talking. Krishna and Arjuna was having so nice association. He was so happy to be in association with Krishna. Suddenly when Krishna says, just look at the tree, and the top of the tree is a bird. I think it's a crow. Arjuna says, yes, Krishna, it's a crow. And they kept walking, discussion here and there. No, Arjuna, that bird is still there. I don't think it's a crow. I think it's a cuckoo, little bigger and a little grayish color. No? Yes, Krishna, it's a cuckoo. And he's walking, talking, and he says, Arjuna, no man, this is not a cuckoo also. This is a Bharadwaj Pakshi, which is little bigger and very auspicious one, yes. And Arjuna says, no, yes, Krishna, it is really a Bharadwaj. Okay, Bharadwaj, Okay, Krishna is becoming, Arjuna, kya yes, whatever I am telling is a yes kar raha hai. Krishna walks and walks. Arey Arjuna, this is not a Bharadwaj. This is a parrot with a green color and red beak and all this. Arjuna says, yes, Krishna, this is a parrot. And Krishna becomes again suspicious. Again go ahead. Arey Krishna, Arjuna, this is not a parrot, this is a peacock. What is the difference between peacock and a parrot? Arjuna says, yes, Krishna, this is a peacock only, Krishna. And Krishna turns and catches his ear. Arey, why are you telling all this? Whatever I am telling, you are telling yes only. मुझे मक्खन मार रहे हो क्या? What do you call in English that one? Buttering, you are buttering me? What is this? No, Krishna, I am not buttering you. You are the Krishna, you are Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whatever words are coming from your mouth, how can I reject and how can I object it? Even if you say that that bird is a peacock, it will become a peacock. If you say it is a cuckoo, it will become a cuckoo. Even if it is not a cuckoo, it will become a cuckoo. Whatever word you are talking about, that will come true. So there is no point in objecting and no point in contradicting your words. And that's how Krishna's and Arjuna's relationship is. Whatever Krishna says, Arjuna will accept as it is. Without any this one. That's why Krishna says, Arjuna says, Karishye vachanam tava. I will do whatever you say. And whatever Krishna said, Arjuna followed it exactly, without doubting. And we doubt about Krishna's decision. Krishna says, Arjuna, kill that Karna who is pulling this the wheel from the mud, and he's turning behind you. Hmm? Shoot him and kill him. Arjuna, without giving a moment of thought, he kills him. And here today, even today, we thinking, "Arey, was that a right decision of Krishna?" And and then Krishna ordered Arjuna to kill Vishrava or somebody. There, there also this was apparently against the law. Ki somebody who is not attacking you, you are killing him. Like he actually apparently he shoot his hand. He was killing Arjuna's bodyguard, and he shoot his hand. And he was asking, "It is against law. I was not attacking you." And without challenging me, without warning me, you are attacking me and you are shooting my hand. And it is against law. He said, "No, nothing." Krishna said, I did it, that's all." So, in this way, Arjuna was, of course, whatever Krishna says, it was not against the law. Everything is there as per the law. Only the things we don't know the law. So, of course, if you want to understand all these complexities, you read Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya from Madhvacharya. He will give you all the reasons. Krishna, whatever decision, whatever actions that Krishna has taken, they are all lawful. Which book I have to read? Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya from Madhvacharya. So your all doubts will go off and your confidence will come. Krishna can do never wrong. Okay, so this is the Arjuna and Krishna's friendship all the time. And Arjuna will be taking so many different vows in Mahabharata war. In the Mahabharata war, Abhimanyu was killed and Arjuna was in so much distress, and he took a vow: tomorrow by evening I will kill Jayadratha, otherwise I will just climb on the fire, I will burn myself. And he went to sleep. है ना, बच्चा मर गया, दुख हो रहा है, and he has taken a big vow which can be a fatal and impossible vow he has taken, and he's going to sleep. And Krishna is there roaming around a whole day awake. What can be done? And Krishna said, Arjuna, you are sleeping. Why worry when you are there? So he has so much confidence on Arjuna. Arjuna has so much confidence on Krishna that he can sail me out of all the problems of my life. Whatever problem may come, he will sail me off. That is the confidence of Krishna towards Arjuna. Of course, confidence of Arjuna towards Krishna. Apart from that, there are so many different friends of Krishna which are called as the secret friends of Krishna. They are not like a friend, but their activities are such a way that their Krishna's lila will be accelerated. You take the example of Narada Muni. Narada Muni, he is of course the Dasya Rasa and all the rasas he is exhibiting, but he is the one who is secretly accelerating Krishna's pastime when he comes as a Ram. And Ravana was so dangerous demon, and more powerful than Ravana was Varuna. And the fight with Ravana and Varuna was about to kill Ravana. And suddenly Nagmuni appeared. Arey, stop, don't do it. Because Lord Ram has to come. The pastime has to happen. And Varuna suddenly disappeared. Accepted. And then one time, this Ravana and Kamsa was the one who is killing all the, was not ready to kill the sons of Devaki, and he was, Krishna's pastime has to be accelerated. He said, how you are not killing them? And all these things he is doing. It is not like this is a secretly Narada Muni is accelerating, or maybe accelerating the reason that Krishna to appear. And in this way, Narada Muni does many pastimes, many activities which will make Krishna glorified in his with his actions. There are some more devotees like like Bibhishana. They are friends of Krishna, but secretly they are having a friend. Yamaraj is also one of the friends of Krishna, they say. In this way, they are so many secret friends. And now today we talk about the real lessons of Krishna's friendship with Sudama. So Krishna, of course, all of you know the story of Krishna and Sudama. Krishna and Sudama were old friends. old friends from their school days. And the school days means that they were studying in the Santipa Muni's ashram, and they passed out from there, they graduated, and eventually Krishna became a king of Dwarka, and Sudama was a Brahmana boy. Krishna was a Kshatriya, so he became a king. Brahmana was the Brahmana. He started doing his Brahmanical activity. And generally, Brahmanas are like, poor. Generally. Because they take the vow of simplicity and vow of poverty. So, because why they take the vow of poverty and simplicity? Because they don't want anything else in the world come in between their sadhana and them. So they don't want that attraction of the or maybe the distraction of the management of the money and the property and all these things. So much difficult, right? Anybody has the business, they will understand. So much problems. Anybody has some 4 or 5 loans they have taken, even though you are salaried and you have taken 4 or 5 loans. समझ में आता है क्या एंग्जाइटी होती है. And then whenever specifically there is a time of recession is coming, my God, they will be ready to work 24 hours, but will not offer to lose your job. So like that, so Brahmanas, they don't want all these things. So because 24 hours if you are working, then when you will chant and what will do. So Brahmanas want to stay satisfied. They stay satisfied. This is an important lesson from Sudama's life we can understand with the satisfaction. Satisfaction is quality that we think that we get after achieving something. Everybody is looking for happiness. खुशी चाहिए हमारे को ना, खुशी चाहिए. And how we think we get happiness? By achieving what we desire. We think that yes, I will get this job, I will be happy. I will get this land, I will be happy. I will build a house, I will be happy. I will get this post in my job, I will be happy. Achieving something, but losing the consciousness, losing the peace of mind is almost like purchasing a world-class painting at the cost of your eye. समझ आ रहे हैं? Purchasing a world-class painting and you are not having the eyesight to see it, what is the use of it? So purchasing achieving something, thinking that I will get satisfied and running behind something and losing our consciousness, losing our peace of mind is definitely not worth. So when we try to gain satisfaction from so many worldly things and run behind it and think that I will get happiness, but same thing will become the cause of our distress. Same thing, take anything, I think like that, I'd like this bike and I will save money and I will purchase the bike or maybe a car, and suddenly some scratch will happen, it will cause me a distress. Somebody with so much expectation and everything, so much care and love, you build a house and somebody will come and say, अरे वास्तु ही खराब है. So much pain ना, इतना प्रॉब्लम करने में वास्तु ही खराब है, कैसे होगा? So all this, same thing that we put our heart into it, and because this is material things, the happiness that is material will always end up in a distress, because this is dukkha lema shashvatam. We have to understand what our real wealth is. Krishna. The same thing we learn from the Sudama's pastime. Sudama was so poor, he doesn't have anything in the house, and still he was happy into that. But his wife, chaste wife, she could not see it. She was feeling, "Arey bhai, Sudama is a so poor guy. I'm not able to feed him." She was not. Of course, Sudama became very, very thin. His wife also became thin because there is no food in the house to eat. Children become thin. There is no milk to give to these children, and she was not worried about herself. She was worried about children. She was worried about her husband. I am not able to serve them properly because he's not working, he's not getting money and all this. She's telling, "Arey, please do something, get something so that we can feed our children. We can feed. At least go to your friend Krishna. He's very rich man. When somebody's friend is so filthy rich, how the person can stay in poverty? Your friend is rich, so go and ask him something. So Sudama didn't wanted to go to Krishna to ask something. ही वॉज अरे फ्रेंड है कृष्णा, उसको पूछना क्या है. शी डोंट वांटेड टू गो फॉर इट, बस ही वांटेड टू गो टू हिम टू सी हिम. So yes, I will go to Dwarka, I will meet him. Hmm? So, and then Sudama said, okay, I'm going to meet Krishna after so many, many years. What shall I carry with me? है ना, कुछ तो लेके जाना है. He said, get me something so that I can give to Krishna. And wife was in dilemma, what to give. घर में तो कुछ नहीं है, not a single grain is there. What to do? Then she goes to neighboring Brahmana houses, and there she begs. Somebody gives her little bit flat rice, aulaki, and that also she will tear some small cloth, and tie it and give it. She will not tie it into the Tupperware vessel and golden foil and all these things. A simple torn cloth that is tied and given. Sudama takes it, puts it in his shoulder, and goes. In this way, and Sudama is going, and while going also is so happy. Yes, I'm going to see Krishna. I'm going to see Krishna. And he's not thinking that I will ask this to Krishna, I will ask that Krishna, I will ask Krishna this palace, I will ask Krishna that palace. No, he's thinking I'm going to meet Krishna. In that thought to thought only he started walking, and when he sees Krishna's palace in Dwarka, a huge palace, so many different gates. He was amazed to see the opulence. Why Sudama was amazed? He had not seen that opulence because he was coming from the poverty and he's seeing itna Aishwarya and he was so super surprised to see that opulence. No, he was not amazed to see that opulence of that of the palace. He was amazed that yes, his friend Krishna is staying in that palace. He was so amazed and so happy that yes, my friend stays there. So even though he had seen the bigger and bigger palaces, but it is connected to Krishna. That's why he was so happy. When it is when the matter of love comes, so you may not be happy that your friend or your son has got a big instead of started a big plant and company. It may be a small company, but it will be so dear one. Oh my God, my friend has got a nice company because you love him. Whatever small thing he would have done, you love him. You are appreciating it. Now Sudama was appreciating the opulence of Krishna, even though it was the biggest one. Appreciating why? Because it was connected to Krishna. That was Sudama's mood. And then Sudama walks inside. Nobody stops him. Krishna's place, of course, the place where all Brahmanas are respected, even though he's coming in a torn clothes. फटे कपड़ों में आए तो भी उसको no rope talk, because now they know what happens when somebody stops a Brahmana. Oh, that pastime was there, na? Which pastime? जय विजय का pastime था पहले वाला. जय विजय के ब्राह्मणों को रोक लिया वैकुंठ में. In the Vaikuntha they stopped the Brahmanas and they got a curse to stay into the world. So they were very worried. No. Brahmanas को stop नहीं करना है. So Krishna's palace, no Brahmana was stopped at all. Even when Rukmini sent a Brahmana messenger secretly to Krishna, he came directly to Krishna to give the message. Nobody stopped. अरे क्या message है? बताओ, letter दो, mail लिखो, appointment लो. No, he was directly approaching Krishna and he gave the message. In this way, this Sudama went, and actually Krishna he saw. Krishna saw the one Brahmana is coming and he looks familiar, though he is thin and shattered clothes. And Sudama was called as his name was Kuchela. Heard Kuchela? Kuchela was his another name. Why he was Kuchela? Because he is the one who is wearing that tattered clothes, torn clothes. That's why his name was Kuchela. One who is wearing torn clothes. So even though he is that guy, he is my friend. Krishna started running from there. Rukmini was sitting next to him and he just saw from the balcony, Sudama is coming. Just started running and went and forget about everything and just caught him and with his hand and with the tears in his eyes he brought him and made him sit in his the bedroom. बेडरूम तक लेके गए ना. गेस्ट आते हैं, आप कहाँ पे रखते हो? when guest comes, just okay, लिविंग रूम में बैठना है बस. मैक्सिमम when you ask अरे खाना खा के जाना, हाँ, then you can bring him to the dining hall. That's all. Never will take to the kitchen and the bedroom and all these things. No, he brought him directly to the bedroom. Bedroom is a little private part of our home. Hmm? There he made him sit. Krishna made Sudama sit on his personal bed, and he started washing his feet and with his tears mixed with the water, Ganga Jal and everything. And Rukmini ji, she was fanning him. She took the charmer and started fanning Sudama because Krishna was doing all this. Krishna's dear friend has come. She didn't say, okay, Sudama, friend, Sakhya rasa, Madhurya rasa, kya hai ye, na? Basically, Madhurya rasa is a higher rasa, na? But here you see, the Madhurya rasa's devotees are appreciating and happily serving the devotees into Sakhya rasa. So no rasa is inferior kind of thing. है ना, पीपल में से अरे प्रभु जी दास रस में क्या मजा है, प्रभु माधुर्य रस में जाइए ना. And the people there are people in Vrindavan, they will deviate ISKCON devotees. If you go to Vrindavan also today also there are some Babajis, they talk about अरे what day Vrindavan ISKCON people are talking at das. I will tell you, go to the higher rasa, gopi bhav. They think that the gopi bhav is the only highest. Of course it is important and higher, but other rasas are not definitely inferior. And you can see here, the devotees in the Madhurya Rasa, they are serving the devotees and happily serving and appreciating the devotees into other rasas. No rasa is inferior. Whatever our connection, relationship with Krishna is there, the devotees are happy with that. So we don't, of course we can say, Are, no, these are the only devotees, Das se rasa wale, Arjuna dekho kitna bada hai. Who is greater, Hanuman is greater or Arjuna is greater? Sakhya rasa, close. Hanuman, Das se rasa, thoda sa dur mein. पैर के पास बैठा है. Arjuna is the shoulder, next to shoulder. Arjuna and Krishna used to sleep in the same bed. एक दूसरे के ऊपर पैर डाल के वे सोते थे वो लोग. They used to Krishna's feet will touch to Arjuna, Arjuna's feet will touch to Krishna. And Arjuna used to enter into Krishna's bedroom whenever when Krishna and Rukmini will be into some awkward position. Even Krishna didn't bother Arjuna, friend. So they didn't bother at all. So such a kind of a close relationship. But still, nothing is inferior. Even Dasya Rasa is not inferior. Hanuman has his own rasa and he is happy and he is appreciated with that rasa also. So in this way, Rukmini ji, even though she is into Madhurya rasa, she was fanning and serving Sudama. This is not like, कि अरे ठीक है करना पड़ रहा है, ठीक है कर देंगे. No, not in that way. Genuinely. Why that genuinity is coming? Because she loves Krishna. And when somebody loves, that somebody who's connected to that loved one is also loved. You love me, you love my dog also. Right? This is English saying. So if you love me, you have to love my relatives also. You love your husband, but I don't love my mother-in-law. This is today's situation. I love my wife, but I don't love my brother-in-law. कितना खड़ूस आदमी पैसा मांगते रहता है. So this is the thing. If you love me, you can love my relatives also. Now this is the love. Whoever connected to that loved one is appreciated and is loved and accepted. So that's why Rukmini ji was accepting and Sudama, and he was serving him. And Sudama, and then Krishna and Sudama were talking here and there, and they were talking about old pastimes and how they spend their time into the school of Sandipani Muni, and what all things they did, all mischievous things or maybe nice things, all these things. And he recollected one pastime when Sudama and Krishna went to jungle and they got trapped into the rainstorm. Suddenly rain started coming, downpour nicely, and Sudama and Krishna got trapped. Imagine, now think, the person who stopped Indra's rain and protected all Vrajavasis under the Govardhan, he got trapped. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? He could have stopped it. And at that time Krishna was 7 years old. Now he's 11 or 12 years old. So when 7 years old, he defeated Indra's rain, torrential rain. लाइक प्रलयकारी लेन जो बारिश होती है वो रोक दिया था। एक छोटे से बादल को मतलब दे स्टक अप. It's some pastime he wanted to have a nice time with the Sudama and all this. So these pastimes happened, and yeah, in this way, he started recollecting all these pastimes, and he started asking, "Hey Sudama, how are you doing? And how's your life is going on? Now you have got married, how you have got children, how are they? Everything is good." Sudama was, yes, yes, everything is fine. Sudama with Krishna, he forget that he came there to ask something. He didn't remember that I have to ask Krishna something and all this. He forget everything, literally forget. He was just having talks with Krishna, talks, happy life and all these things. At one point of time, Sudama said, "No, okay, this is enough. I need to go now." So he took a leave from Krishna, and before leaving, Krishna says, "Arey, you came here from that much, you didn't bring anything for me? You had definitely bring something for me." है ना, उसने छुपा के रखा था ऐसे, है ना, and he just snatched it. Something is there. Give me. Krishna snatched it and he saw that chipped rice. चिप्ड राइस, उसको छोंक भी नहीं लगाया है. हम खाते हैं ना पोहा, चिवड़ा बना के खाते हैं प्रॉपरली ना, जो लाइक भुजिया विजा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. जस्ट ड्राई रॉ चिप्ड राइस. मे बी विद द स्वेट एंड ऑल दिस इट गॉट लिटिल सॉगी आल्सो, मे बी हू नोस, बिकॉज इट वॉज नॉट इन टप्पर वेयर ना. टप्पर वेयर में पैक करके नहीं जाता, कपड़े में पैक करके दिया था. वट आई मीन. सो दैट चिप्ड राइस ही टुक, एंड no namak, no salt also, just took it one morsel and Krishna ate it. Krishna tasted it so nectarine, जिसमें नमक भी नहीं है, जिसमें तीखा भी नहीं है, चिली भी नहीं है, मूंगफली भी नहीं है, और nothing is there. How it will taste good? It is dry only, right? But why Krishna was tasting so much tastiness or delicacy into that? Because it was mixed with the love. Krishna was not tasting that thing. Krishna was tasting the love with which he bought it. है ना, somebody brings a gift to you, बर्थडे में आज, है ना, क्या गिफ्ट दिया, दिस मच, ये गिफ्ट देते हैं. अरे आई एम, कृष्ण वुड हैव सेड आई एम द किंग, गिफ्ट लेके आना तो मेरे को डायमंड्स एंड ज्वेल्स एंड ऑल दिस, व्हाट इज दिस चीड़ा, व्हाट इज दिस अवलकी अबाउट मी. नो, द थिंग, द वैल्यू of the gift is not the value, monetary value of the thing. The value of the gift is behind the emotions behind it, the feelings behind it. And Krishna was enjoying those feelings. You know, we have to, the gifts from our beloved, gift from our loved ones is not valued with the money. Value of the gift is not with the money, but yes, from who is coming and with what emotions he is bringing it. है ना, कृष्णा डिडंट सेड कि अरे नहीं ये. सो मेनी टाइम्स वी टेक इट लाइक दिस, यू नो, बट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द इमोशंस बिहाइंड दिस गिफ्ट. वी एक्सेप्ट एंड अप्रिशिएट. Okay, so when there is a love, when there is a friendship, when there is a emotions attached there, so the value, we will forget it, literally will forget that value of that particular thing. अरे 4 रुपए का गिफ्ट कार्ड लेके आया मेरे लिए तुम, नहीं, but with the emotions that gift card is given, we appreciate it. I still remember my friend, you know, when we were 9th standard, I wrote some kind of a gift card, but I mean still preserving, and every time whenever his birthday come, my birthday come, he will send photograph. Hey, you gave me that gift in the childhood. And now I say, अरे क्या इतना छोटा सा चीज तुम संभाल के रखा इतना सालों तक. But yeah, the emotions is behind those gifts are valued. So this is the real friendship actually. And then of course Krishna accepted it, and Sudama took leave and started walking back towards his hometown. Sudama was walking and walking and walking. Was he repenting? Hare, I missed the chance. I would have asked Krishna something big and all this thing. No, he was not repenting. What was his feeling, you know? His feeling was of satisfaction in the heart. He was feeling so happiness. Yes, I met Krishna. And he was thinking, Kova Daridra, I am so kind of a poor and wretched. But still, Krishna embraced me. कृष्णा ने मुझे गले लगाए, मैं कितना दरिद्र पापी हूँ. Why I am poor? Because I have done so many sins in my past life. That's why I'm not getting riches. Hmm? Somebody, this is what law of karma says. If your business is not successful, or maybe you're not getting a success into your projects and all these things, yes, there will be some problems in your karmic cycles. That's why. And he's telling, I'm Daridra because I'm Papi. Even though he's a Brahmana, he has not done any sins there. Hmm? So I'm Daridra, I'm Papi, and still Krishna has embraced me. Hmm? This is not the emotions of frustration. You know, I'm poor, I'm wretched, you know, something is not happening in my life. You know, something doesn't happen good in your life, what will happen? What we will do? Our reaction will be two reactions will do. When there are problems in our life and some adversities are coming in the life, we either blame ourselves, अरे यार मेरी गलती है, खराब काम कर दिया, I didn't know, I should not have done all these things and all these things. Either we blame ourselves or we'll blame whole world. इसने मेरे साथ धोखा किया. And that's why the recession came and this happened. And this is happening because of this is happening. We start blaming whole world, whole circumstance is only bad. You know, the first situation and second situation, there are two different reasons, two different things there. In first situation, we are distressed and when we blame ourselves, we feel more pain. अरे मेरी वजह से, मेरी गलती है, अरे मैंने ही प्रॉब्लम किया था, I have not done this. Second situation, you know, when we don't accept, it is very painful to accept that I'm faulty. Ego gets hurt and smashed. You know, generally whenever there is something wrong happens, we never accept our fault. Never accept our fault. You know, it takes a lot to overcome our ego and accept the fault. But when we don't accept the fault and we understand why we are wrong, we get into depression. We go into depression. Why? Because our ego is not getting satisfied there. To satisfy the ego, what we do? We blame others, somebody else, because he did all this. He didn't give me chance at all to come up. He would have given chance, I would have become nice and I would have come with the flying colors. You know, my chances were rejected. My options were shortened. It was not a fair play in the game. Whole world was bad. Weather was bad. I could not reach the exam in a proper time and all this. Blame others, blame whole world. पूरी दुनिया ही खराब है. We will save ourselves. जय श्री कान्हा गिरधारी श्रीमान महाप्रभु की. With this attitude, we may sell ourselves. कि भाई दुनिया खराब है. That's why I could not succeed. We can save ourselves, save our ego actually. We will pamper our ego. I am not bad. Others are bad, that's why I am not successful. You know, we save our ego, but we lose our chance to improve ourselves. When we accept our fault and we take it up, yeah, this is all problem happening because of me and my problems, but not getting depressed because of that, just find ways to improve ourselves. There's always chance of improvement. You know, somebody who does a mistake, he has chance to correct also. You know, when he corrects, he grows and goes ahead. When somebody doesn't correct, he loses. You know, somebody was telling, erasers are made for the people who makes mistake. You know, but wise man will say, erasers are for those people who wants to correct their mistakes. You know, wants to correct, improve, and go ahead. Those people will improve and will go ahead also. So in this way, Sudama was calling Kova Daridra Papiyan. I am Kova Daridra, I am Daridra Papi. But it was not the emotions, that was not the words of depression or frustration. That was the reality. And it was appreciating the reality that even though I am the poor and wretched, still Krishna accepted me, still Krishna embraced me. So satisfaction, and then here the things which becomes is, you know, satisfaction will not come by, you know, by achieving something material in the life, and running behind these material things in the life. Satisfaction will come when we start appreciating which we have in the life. We know we want to have the happiness and all these things in life, and we think that achieving that thing, but while running behind all those the dreams, we may lose our peace of mind, we may lose our happy time with the family, happy time with the our loved ones, and we may lose that valuable time which we could have given for the self realization and spiritual realizations. So this effort and struggle will end up in a distress, and that's why I said, but it is like purchasing a beautiful picture at the cost of your eye. So that is definitely not. But what is there? What can bring a satisfaction? Satisfaction will come when we start appreciating what we have. When we start appreciating what we have, we appreciate what we have. We have the greatest thing in the life. That is Krishna in the heart. Krishna is there in the heart. So those people who meditate on Krishna on the heart, meditate Krishna in the heart, and they understand their wealth is Krishna. Sudama was feeling that his wealth is Krishna. Sudama didn't ask. What is the success of Sudama into this whole story? That he went to Krishna, gave the Avalaki and Chida to Krishna, and in the return, Krishna gave him the wealth of whole world. Isn't it? We may say that. But that was not the success of Sudama. Sudama was not happy that he got the wealth. Sudama was happy that he got Krishna. He got Krishna in his heart. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita once, in one place, Udara sarvete jnani tvameva etam. Udar, among all these, those are the udaras. Udaras means, Udara means the person who is more munificent, or maybe the dani jo hote hain, people who give money, charity, they are called udara. Udar means large-heartedly they give up. So Krishna says, for me, those people are udara who always thinks of me in their heart. This is from Bhagavad Gita, 7 chapter 18 shloka. Those are people udar who will be keep on thinking about me in the heart. How Krishna can call somebody udar? The beggar can call rich man udar कि उसने मेरे को 2000 रुपए दिया, 5000 रुपए दिया, मदद किया, because he doesn't have and he's asking and he's getting it. But Krishna is a husband of Lakshmi, and Lakshmi means she has the wealth of whole universe with her. And how Krishna can say somebody udara? Krishna doesn't need anything at all. Even Lakshmi is not there with him, he's satisfied. To satisfy the Krishna, Lakshmi is also not required. But still he's calling somebody udar. Why? Krishna has everything in the world, but one thing he doesn't have. You know what? He doesn't have your heart. Your heart doesn't belong to Krishna. Your heart doesn't belong to Krishna. Your heart belongs to you. And when you think of Krishna, maybe for any other purpose, maybe for any swartha, you just remember Krishna. Krishna, please give me this, give me that. Maybe not you're not calling Krishna selflessly. Maybe you're not calling Krishna ahetuki aipartihata. But still you're calling Krishna, and then you are just giving one single portion of your heart to Krishna. Krishna is calling you udar. You are the udara because you're thinking about Krishna. And here Sudama has given a complete heart to Krishna. And Krishna in return, Krishna gave himself to Sudama. So Krishna didn't give simply a Lakshmi and a money and the wealth and the palaces and all these things. That was not success. Now people think that Sudama ka story se kitna inspiration milta hai. Kyun? Because all the other pastimes of Krishna's devotees are losing something. Gopis are losing something, Nanda Yashoda is losing something, and Devaki also they are losing something, having trouble. Kunti and Pandava, they are all having so much trouble. But Sudama pastime is good. Why? Because ending is happy. Paisa mil raha hai Sudama ko. But that's the wrong understanding of this. So the happy ending of this pastime comes when Sudama feels Krishna in his heart when he returns back. Sudama takes Krishna. Sudama is not happy because he got a wealth. Sudama is happy because he met Krishna. He had meeting with Krishna. He that had nice time with Krishna. That was his success. Hmm? Hmm. So that's how the understanding of this whole pastime is this one. Satisfaction comes not from the things that we achieve. Satisfaction comes from the things that we appreciate, that we have. This was most important. The thing is, will this doing this satisfaction, and what is the biggest trouble in this satisfaction? Envy towards others, competition, competitiveness, राइट मेरे पड़ोसी के पास बड़ा गाड़ी है, मेरे पास छोटा गाड़ी है, कुछ ना कुछ मेहनत करना है, लोन लेना है, बड़ा गाड़ी लेना है, उसके घर में ऑटोमेटिक वॉशिंग मशीन है, मेरे पास फ्रंट लोडिंग है, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? आई शुड हैव फ्रंट टॉप लोडिंग ना, कुछ तो भी होता है. व्हाट इज द बेटर वन ना? ऑटोमेटिक है ना? कौन सा ना? बता फ्रंट लोडिंग इज बेटर वन ना? ओके ठीक है. सो मेरे पास फ्रंट लोडिंग नहीं है, मेरे पास फ्रंट आना चाहिए. सो दिस आर द जेलसी थिंग्स. Actually, somebody has some better car, we may feel jealous. In a Gurdaspur roads, we can find so many people who are, who are achieved their nice position into companies, and now they have got a Mercedes car. छोटे छोटे रास्तों में Mercedes का चलाते हैं यहाँ पे लोग. कभी किसी के पास पोर्श भी होती है ना? We feel jealous कि हाँ this person has a Porsche, this person has a Mercedes, and a nice car he has. We feel jealous, we feel envious, but we don't understand what kind of mentality that his person is carrying. We just see outward. This envy just see the outer covering. But how will you know that person who is in this Porsche car is in so much distress, he will be driving out and dashing his somewhere else, or maybe driving himself out of the cliff or something like that he will do. And he may have a suicidal tendency because of so much stress that he is going through. Suddenly we will come to know. And a few days back, the one art director committed suicide. So much money he had and so much opulence he had, but yeah, committed suicide suddenly. So we feel jealous about, arey, kitna bada achievement he has done it. But those stress that he is getting, we don't understand. From our side, we see the outer picture. And our envy is just our projection, our imagination about others. Others has nothing to do with our envy. उसकी कोई गलती नहीं है, उसके पास पोश है नहीं है क्या है, कोई गलती नहीं है. Our envy is just because of our imagination, that's all. We are feeling envious about others, we are feeling jealous about others. This is just our fault. This is because we are into that imagining, yes, these things can give me happiness. Our envy is like that. We have to give up that envy. We have to tear down that projected image about others and all these things. And when we have to start appreciating what we have, we have to start appreciating what gifts Krishna has given to us. What all things that Krishna has bestowed upon us in our life. We start appreciating all those, and yes, we will start feeling happiness and satisfaction. That is the key for satisfaction in our life. ठीक है? Hare Krishna. We'll stop here. I have to understand the best gift that Krishna given to Sudama is not the wealth, but he himself. Krishna is Krishna's greatest gift. And how we'll achieve that? By giving our heart to Krishna. Because Krishna possesses everything, but not our hearts. So we give Krishna our, Krishna will call you Udara. You are the most beneficent. ठीक है? Hare Krishna. So this is the friendship day, pastimes of Krishna and Sudama. Any questions here? Yes, Mataji. Yeah.
Here in spiritual life, they tell your attachment for God decreases if you are more materialistic. So how to balance this? Means if earth, means even earth Veda also, means so much scripture is there on the economic side of Hinduism. So how to balance the mind so that we can concentrate on Krishna consciousness. Because if we don't have earth, we can't do dan also. And bhuke pet harinam nahi hota. So, what will you tell on this?
Okay. Yeah. So dharma, artha, kama, moksha, they are important anga of any religion. Okay. We're talking about religion. So any religion you take, you take any religion. If it is not satisfying these four aspects of life, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, people will start leaving it. They will quit. अरे कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. And people were coming to the Christianity and all these things, and so after some time they started feeling that the people come to the religion for this particular thing. We go to the temples, okay, and do some rituals there. Dharma is followed, and you do some donation, charity, and we think that Krishna gives me the luck and the prosperity in my business. Okay, artha is satisfied there, or maybe the economy runs there. And kama, and we go and pray to Krishna, give me this, and desires are fulfilled. And then moksha, and of course we think that liberation from the problems. This is the moksha. All these four are satisfied, and we accept. Okay, this is the purpose of any religion. When it is satisfied, we accept it. But after some time, we think that we have to earn money only, na, life mein. So why to go to Krishna? Do nice business, work hard. What is that Jack Ma is telling? Work hard, earn more. That's all. गधे जैसे मजदूरी करो और पैसा मिलेगा, है ना? In this way he is telling. So there is no purpose. Where is the picture? Where is the God in the picture there? Where is the religion in the picture there? So when the importance, the need for the money, the religion, there is no purpose of religion, people will start living. And today, because of that, many people are becoming atheists, because their life goal is to earn money, and religion is not playing any role into that. Actually, not playing means they are not able to see the direct role of religion into all this, and that's why they are becoming atheist. But yes, when they understand the law of karma and all this, they will understand, yes, things are there to work on. Because if you want to success in your life, not just hard work is important, but yes, hard work plus smart work plus, there's so many plus, and ultimately the daiva is important. So when daiva is with you, the project becomes successful. Smart work, hard work, planning, timing, circumstances, there's so many plus are there. But ultimately when daiva is not there, it is not successful. When daiva comes, when we do a good qualities, pious activities, daiva comes. So dharma has to do something with your artha also, always. There is a connection there. And when people say ki, Prabhuji, when we talk about spirituality and religion, all these things, our desire to earn money will go down and all these things, yeah, people say that because virakti will come. So that will automatically will happen. So later on, when you become when you get the maturity of your spirituality, the automatic attraction of this material world will go off. So ultimately we have to understand this dharma, artha, kama, moksha will not give you the satisfaction. So ultimately they are material. Even dharma, artha, kama, moksha, even all these four are material only. So material things may not always give you happiness. They are the important. Moksha also. Moksha means, the meaning of moksha is the liberation from the problems. That is moksha. You have got some ailment in the body, and doctor gives you medicine and ailment goes off. Moksha. Constipation हो गया है, हो ही नहीं रहा है शादी से, doctor gives you some goal and it clears up. So much relief. मोक्ष मिल गया भाई, है ना? So मोक्ष का मतलब होता है मुक्ति, and मुक्ति means छुटकारा, है ना? छुटकारा from what? Problems. Problem can be anything. Problem for a financial crisis, problem for the loan, problem from so many things, physical ailments. So moksha is just simply a liberation. But when we talk about moksha from, when somebody talks about moksha from the janma mrityu ka chakkar, that also because we are tired of these problems of the life. That is a moksha. And it's also the idea of moksha, that is also considered as a material platform only. तो ठीक है, at this level moksha is a material. So material hankerings will not give us happiness. That's what. And then when we come to that realization, the attraction towards dharma, artha, kama, moksha will start reducing. And we'll start doing actually the paramartha. Paramartha means the actual activities which are turning towards Krishna. The ultimate message of Bhagavad Gita is also that only. Now, dharma, artha, kama, moksha are the angas of religion. And what Krishna says? Sarva dharman parityajya. And Krishna's ultimate message is give up this dharma, artha, kama, moksha, even that. Not required. You know? And just surrender unto me. And when he says surrender unto me, and we think, अरे भाई भूखे पेट भजन ना होए गोपाला, बोलते हैं ना. Yes, Krishna says when you come to me, I will take care of you. Yogakshamam vahamyam. Krishna can maintain that ultimate confidence we should have. Krishna maintains. We give the pastimes of Mrugari. Mrugari, that is ultimately the complete surrender and dependence on Krishna. मृगारी को जो नारद मुनि ने बताया था कि ही टोल्ड नारद मुनि टू मृगारी कि भाई यू वांट टू सरेंडर एंड टेक अ शेल्टर ऑफ कृष्णा, गिव अप योर बो एंड एरो. मतलब ही वाज अ हंटर. तोड़ देने को बोला. अरे हाउ विल यू अर्न? जस्ट डोंट वरी, यू जस्ट गिव अप एवरीथिंग, ऑल योर वेल्थ, एंड जस्ट टेक अ चादर पहन के गंगा किनारे बैठ जाओ एंड जस्ट चैंट. एंड यस, ही गॉट एवरीथिंग. He got everything. And yes, because Krishna provides. So no, Krishna will not allow anybody to stay hungry. Just, we are given, we are already assigned our bread and butter. Nobody can snatch it from us. That is the karma siddhanta. Karmanyavadikaraste ma phalechu kadachana. Why? Because karma phalas are already assigned. They will chase you where you will go. Good karma or bad karma, both. If you are destined to get a good amount of money or comfort, you will get it even though you don't do it. Run away. अरे चले जाओ मतलब पैसिफिक के किसी आइलैंड पे. The comfort will come and chasing you there. Karma will never leave you. Even bad karmas, they will chase you anywhere where you go. ठीक है? That's why जैसे कर्मा नेवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन. We don't have to worry at all. It will come. It will chase you. So bread and butter is already assigned. Difficulty is that we are hankering for that jam. When you bread and butter is already there, but you want the jam, then you have to work hard. And why you are working hard 24 hours, 17 hours, 18 hours in a day in your life? Because you want jam. If you don't want jam, just you are satisfied with the bread and butter, come, join me. Yeah, this is what. So this is the ultimate thing. When we have dependent on Krishna completely, like that story of Mrugari, yeah, success is there. ठीक है? So भूखे पेट भजन होए गोपाला, that is a fact. But Krishna takes care. He takes the responsibility. I will provide. ठीक है? Even Prabhupada says many times, कि भाई whole world comes to ISKCON and stays there. We are ready to feed. Yes, we can feed. Because we are not feeding. It's Krishna who is feeding. He will arrange somehow. Just only thing is that we have to take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet. That is not there, then all the problems comes. We are not taking shelter of Krishna, all complexity and difficulties, they start arising. That's all. That only thing is remaining. Give up your hankering for the jam and shelter for the Krishna. Okay? Hare Krishna. Fine. Any other question we have? ठीक है. So the ultimate lesson from this today's pastime was we have to take Krishna in our heart. है ना? So to do that and bring a Krishna in our heart, we have to give heart to Krishna. How we are giving our heart to Krishna? By bringing him into heart, chanting his name, hearing his holy name, and that holy name will enter in our heart. Yes, Krishna is entering there. ठीक है? So we'll chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, everybody together. Prabhu, please distribute malas.
I have a question, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
You mentioned that there is no inferiority between any rasas, Santa Rasa, Sadhu Rasa. But Mahaprabhu mentioned that devotees will not aspire for Santa Rasa.